What's up, you guys? Eddie at Fliptroniks. I'm going to be showing you 5 of the best Apple Arcade action games worth playing. Alright, so if you haven't subscribed to Apple Arcade yet, I definitely recommend you do it. Now, I've been testing out a lot of different games. I found these so far to be some of the best action games you can play. I'll throw some links down there if you want to check any of them out. I'm going to start things off here with Redout Space Assault. This is definitely a really cool outer space shooting game. It's level-based. You've got different upgrades for your ship. But the game, I mean, looks phenomenal. The action in it's really good too. I mean, you can definitely see it's a gorgeous game. So we'll get into some of it. Hope you guys enjoyed this list, and feel free to comment below. You know, if you have any questions about any of these games, but you know, let's get into it here. So I mean, you know, if you're into outer space, kind of like shooting games, then this one will be right up your alley. It's got like an animated style to it, but you know, the action in it's really good. You know, movement is really good too, and it's got a good soundtrack. The game's definitely got a good soundtrack as well, so let's do our thing here. Taking out these ships. Wow, things are getting crazy here. All right, so you can see this game is action-packed. This is literally just the first level. And, you know, I'm going to move on to the next game here, but, you know, this one is awesome. Like I said, I found it to be just a really cool game, so check it out. All right, the next one we've got here is going to be Fallen Knight. Now, this is more of a platform action game. It's really cool, though. It's also level-based. The main character in it has got a sword attack. You know, it's pretty sweet. So I'll start a new game here. Yeah, well, I guess we'll just go with this one. Skip that tutorial. All right, let's get some slice and dice going on here. I'm gonna try to use you know, a power move right here as soon as I get by somebody. All right, check this out. Let's see if it works. Not quite yet. I think it'll work up here. Check this out. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. So you've got some different moves in this, you know, as far as being able to kind of like rush, you can attack, you've got different jumps. You know, if you're into platformers, I think Fallen Knight is a really good one. It's probably one of the better games out right now on Apple Arcade that's an action platformer. Check it out, really cool game, it's level based. All right, the next one we've got here is gonna be Starfetched. Now this is another action platformer. It also looks really good, and kind of the theme that you're gonna see with all these Apple Arcade games I'm going over, they all look amazing. I mean, they're incredible looking games, no doubt about it. Not really sure where I was at here, so I'm just gonna start a new game. But this one's got like an animated cartoonish theme. It's pretty cool though. All right, so check it out. Took that dude out. I guess we'll go down here. Alright, we just hit a checkpoint. Alright, screw that guy, let's keep going. This guy's big. You know, now that I'm playing this one, this game kind of reminds me of like an old school Sega game. You know, I'm trying to like think of what game it reminds me of, but you know, I like the vibe of this one. You know, the soundtrack on it, like I said, is good, but you know, I just kind of like how it looks, how it plays. And as far as like a platformer, you know, I think this is another good, you know, kind of like platform action game that you should definitely check out right away. All right, so the next game we've got here is going to be Towaga Among Shadows. This game is really cool. I was actually doing some gameplay on it on the channel not too long ago. I did an app review on it because I think the game is awesome. So we'll get into you know, some of the game right here. Basically, the main character in this has different attack abilities. It's you know, level based. I'm not really sure where I was at in it, but we'll continue my game here. And you know, this is another game that just kind of looks phenomenal. I mean, it just looks great. So let's get into it. Okay, so in this game, you've got like a light beam attack plus a power move. I think this is kind of like a boss battle I'm in right now, it looks like. So we'll see if we can, you know, finish this guy out. All right, nice. Looks like we just took out that boss. All right, so I'm gonna get on to the final game here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this list so far. You know, and the last one we've got is kind of a cool one. It's called Speed Demons. So basically how this game plays, it's you know, a racing game, but it's got action in it. The soundtrack is also really good. And it's like a racing action game. That's probably the best way I could describe it. So I hope you guys enjoy some of the gameplay on it. And we'll do our thing here. Let's see where we're at. We'll get into a race up here. Oh man, I totally just hit that median. All right, looks like I'm in 14th out of 24 right now. This game is pretty crazy though. I mean, there's constant, you know, crashing, running into cars, just, you know, constant action. All right, so I'm gonna wrap things up there. I hope you guys enjoyed this list. Like I said, I've been checking out a lot of different Apple Arcade games to see what's good. You know, so far, I think these are 5 of the best action games that you can currently play on Apple Arcade. If you haven't subscribed to Apple Arcade, you know, I think it's worth the $4.99 fee that they're charging. But, you know, if you want to check any of these games out, I'll throw some links down there. If you'd, you know, smash the like button on this, I'd appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.